Hello YouTube, thanks for joining me for my experience of working on becoming a Salesforce admin. I am at the Salesforce Platform Basics module, the unit on discover use cases for the platform. And let's dive in. Describe the sample use cases for the platform. Discover resources for using the platform across multiple departments. Okay. High impact, low effort. The platform, that's the Salesforce platform, helps you move fast. Okay. Not like in a truck or on a train, but like in a business, I guess. Part of that speed comes from the replacing tasks you're used to doing by hand with more streamlined processes. So let's pause for a moment and talk about some ways the Salesforce platform can accelerate your business. Okay? When you're learning to build on the platform, the first things you want to tackle are projects that have a big impact but are easy to implement. While that sounds idealistic, the platform gives you lots of opportunities to make big changes with minimal effort. Let's think about an example from Dreamhouse. Sounds good. Michelle and her fellow brokers often use email to discuss particular properties. Dreamhouse, by the way, was the realty company that was introduced in the previous unit they were using as a sample. Sometimes Michelle participates in multiple threads discussing the same property, and that can get confusing. Between all the emails, details get lost, and when brokers overlook a detail, they can miss out on a sale or make a mistake that impacts the buyer. Okay. And this looks like a picture of Michelle metaphorically being disappointed. Michelle overwhelmed by emails. That's what we're supposed to get from this. To me, it looks like her emails are flying away, not flying in. But okay. So, how does the Salesforce platform help this issue? Well, for Dreamhouse Realty, D'Angelo created a custom property object, which we saw in the last unit. Every time you create a custom object, you automatically get something called a chatter feed tracking. Chatter feed tracking provides a way for multiple people to comment and collaborate on a particular record. These discussions and decisions are stored on the record so everyone can stay up to date on important decisions. Now Michelle and her brokers don't have to use email anymore for the discussions about a specific property. Yeah, chatter is actually really cool. Okay. By creating a single custom object, you can totally change how your organization collaborates. High impact, low effort. As you start building with the platform, so basically saying, if you just go ahead and create that one object on the record, then, am I using the right terms? Object and record? Every time you create an object on a specific record. So on the, she created a custom property object that went on the property record. Yeah, here's the property. This looks like the record. Shoot, I'm confused. So how does the Salesforce, well, the Dreamhouse D'Angelo create a custom property object? Chatterfeed provides a way for multiple people to come and collaborate on a particular record. The discussions and decisions are stored on the record. So if you create a custom property object, which we saw in the last unit, all right, I'm pausing for a second here. Okay, I think we're back. So I'm just going to go back to this because it's been a day or two since I looked at it. This was the previous unit. An app in Salesforce is a set of objects, fields, and functionality that supports a business process. Sales, marketing, service. Got it. Objects are tables in the Salesforce database that store a particular kind of information. There are standard objects like accounts and contacts, and custom objects like the property object you see in the graphic. Okay. Records are rows in the object database tables. Records of the actual data associated with the object. Here, 211 Charles Street is a property, is a record. Okay, so this is a record in this object. Property is the object. 211 Charles Street is the record. And every time you create a new property, that gets a new chatter associated with it. So like I went over here, in the previous one we created this pre-qualified. That didn't create a new chatter. This pre-qualified adding a custom field to a standard object. So here we added a custom field to a standard object. Our chatter along this, folks, Mr. Arthur Song here, is going to stay the same. We didn't do anything different. But every time we create a new, let me get this right, every time we create a new object, that creates a new chatter to go along with it, so that we can collaborate on that. Okay, so here there is a custom object called property, and it has chatter that goes along with it. 503 is the record. Yeah, okay. By creating a single custom object, you can totally change how I read that. High impact, low effort. Okay. So look out for heavy email collaboration, reliance on spreadsheets, shared local documents, time-sensitive, repetitive manual tasks, steps. Doesn't really mean manual, by the way. It's like you're doing it with your fingers. It's not like shoveling gravel. Okay, impact on only a few departments. Although with Internet of Things, maybe you could do that too, but I think that's beyond the scope of admin beginner. You want to minimize the number of stakeholders while you're learning. Processes with these traits are great candidates for early projects on a Salesforce platform. Other uses for the platform. In our Dreamhouse story, we're using Salesforce to help real estate agents sell houses better, but you can customize the platform to aid in a lot of other business tasks, and not just for the sales department. Let's take a look at a couple other ways you can build on Salesforce. HR can use the platform. Julian, who works in the Dreamhouse HR department, is in crisis. Hang up the phone and call 911. He has hundreds of applications coming in for dozens of job openings. Once applicants are hired, Julian has to set up training and submit hardware requests. All this activity creates a lot of data, and Julian is struggling to manage it all. Is it that it creates a lot of data that's the problem, or that it's a lot to manage? D'Angelo to the rescue. Don't know how to answer that question. Using the Salesforce platform, D'Angelo can create, creates, a custom app that helps Dreamhouse Realty's HR employees streamline and automate the hiring and onboarding process. Here are some things the custom app can do. List job openings. Store applicants for each job opening. Send automated reminders to hiring managers. Store orientation and training plans. Manage equipment orders. Track employees' time off. Okay? Like any app built on the platform, the HR app D'Angelo creates is available on the Salesforce mobile app. That way, reps can manage applicants and new hires, whether reps are in the office or off at a recruiting fair. Cool. IT can use the platform. Over in IT, Regina is also feeling the burn. I'm feeling the burn. I don't know if I'm just thinking when was this written? Was this written when Bernie Sanders was already running for office? I don't know. That'd be funny. She's getting 1 million IT tickets coming in every minute, and everyone's problems seem to be urgent. Who could she possibly ask for help with the torrent of tickets? You guessed it, her friendly neighborhood Salesforce admin, D'Angelo. When you build your IT ticketing system in the same place as your CRM, you get a lot of benefits. All your users and their information are already there. You can track cases per user and promote collaboration between IT and employees. Here are some other ways to streamline IT using the Salesforce platform. Create reports and dashboards to aggregate and analyze requests. Send information emails when requests are received, completed or updated. Queue incoming requests. Create custom forms for employee requests and create knowledge base for common issues. Track employee hardware assets. Okay. With a streamlined IT process, users are happier and IT has more time to build infrastructure rather than maintain a separate system. That's cool. You can use the platform. By now, you're probably getting some ideas of your own. Here are a few use cases for different departments. For employees who work in finance, they can budget, manage, contact management, and pricing. They can customize the platform for budget management, contract management. Did I say contact? Contract management and pricing. Okay. Product, warranty management, pre-production testing, product ideas and innovation. Supply chain, procurement, vendor management, logistics, ops, assets and facilities management, merger and acquisition enablement, business agility. If you're looking for more inspiration, check out some of the Salesforce customers are already using in the resource section. And I already took this quiz. So we will go on to the next one in the next video. Thanks for watching.